Hello everyone, Jeff here, welcome back to the channel. Still checking out some Steam Next Fest demos. Today we're looking at Handmancers. This is a roguelike deck builder rock, paper, scissors game that I actually just finished a run of and I thought was fantastic. So we're gonna do another one. Ignore this vaguely horrifying hand that I just really don't like. It gets better once we go into the actual game. I will explain the rules as we go. I guess the game's going to try. It has a Slay the Spire style map, whatever. The first phase is just the two. You don't get to choose, but later on you do get to choose. And then it's first person view, where you have your hand, and the enemy has his stuff. We could go through this, but I'm just going to skip it. Basically, there's rock, paper, and scissors types. If you rock beats scissors, you win. If you play rock against rock, it's a parry, and everything's tied. And nothing happens, and if you lose, you take damage. So, for example, we're gonna play paper on this rock. We are going to deal 1 damage to the rock. We also start with this relic here. These are just Slay the Spire relics. Every 3 missing HP, we get 1 base damage to our stuff. That becomes very important later. He plays that, we do that. All right, sprinting and cramping. This is how you draw cards. You can always press sprint here. You have up to 5 cards in your hand. At some point, you're going to run out because you don't draw cards every turn. So you will have to sprint. When you sprint, you fill your hand up to 5, but one of those cards is a cramp. Cramp loses to everything. So figuring out how to spend your turns wisely and get rid of cramps is kind of like the key to success. And then we have the super cool loot screen afterwards. So you get 3 points. I don't really need to go into the tutorial details. I can just explain it easier. You get 3 points to spend. Each solid circle costs 1. There's empty circles that give you 1 back. You can reroll for a point. And these give you things like artifacts, like every time you discard, you deal 2. Your cramps deal a damage. Or you get these gems that you could put on your cards, which are pretty good. This card considers parries as wins. That's very strong. I'm going to take that. We're going to drag it, and I'm going to put it on a scissors. Because this character starts with more scissors than paper or rock. That's just like the starting character, but that's all I've seen that's in the demo so far. I think you can unlock the next character if you sign up for their Discord or something. It's like a weird system. Ring of Shield. 3 shield isn't going to matter later on. Having some healing early is nice with this regeneration. Deal an extra damage. Oh, Smell of Blood is actually really good. Let's put that on a paper. I keep wanting to just like play it. There's also 3 different slots. There's the blue gems, there's the green gems, and there's the red gems, and they go on each different slot, so you can't mix and match certain things. And then I think what I will do is just take the Ring of Regeneration for some healing. That is more or less the gameplay. Now, that's like the gameplay loop. Now, the combat will get a little more difficult. Yeah, at least in this guy, he'll start having like 2 things per turn. Now for enemies, they have innate abilities, which is like this. Every win inflicts sharp 1. I think that's for me. So we could parry here. We'll just parry both. You don't want to sprint because you're adding ramps to your deck, which is bad. We do this, and we do this, and we hit him for 4. Right. And I think that's him attacking me. Inflicts bleed. Alright, so we're going to sprint. This is a cramp. This card cannot win. Not good. Alright, so we just do... Oh, I don't want to hit sprint there. I want to hit complete in turn. It's kind of weird that this is just right here. I kind of wish it was, like, somewhere different, but... It is what it is. Oh, convenient. Now, sometimes you are just going to have to throw the cramp out and just take some damage. Here, I'm going to roll, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to try and kill him before we actually have to worry about the cramps because they go away at the end of the fight. We win again because of course we win again. And now every 3 times you grant courage, you gain 1 empower. I guess that empower is permanent. Interesting. Copy the prefix effect. So green must be suffixes. This card considers all losses parries. Again, that's pretty good. All right, let's take that and try to lean into like courage build. Every 3 times you play Parchment, inflict cramp. That's stun. That's really good. It does cost 2 choices here, though. I think I'm going to take it, though. I don't know. There are some events and stuff we can get that will let us change cards to a different type. Also, I guess the plan is to have 3 different bosses as it continues, but here there's only 1 boss to currently pick from. We can go to a tavern. We can go to duplicate, swap a card's type and gain power. Do we want to duplicate an artifact? I kind of want to duplicate Bracelet of Flurry. I think it's really good. Let's go down here. So this game like looks good. It sounds good. The art's crazy. I really don't like the hand. It kind of bothers me. But besides that, I'm having a great time. So we get a bunch of selections here and they all do different things. Max HP for minus blades damage. Nah. There's seems to be some randomness to it too. Like that. I don't know if the bottom part or the top part is random. I think the bottom part. It's like +1 blades damage, +1 base damage, +1 HP. That seems to be the way to go. I mean, this is also very good. Like all these other things are very good, but this is global damage plus blades damage plus HP versus 3 stone damage or 3 parchment damage. I don't know. We'll take the generally good one. Plus max HP, which helps for our relic that I intend on copying. And then we have this incredible thing, which I saw before, and I was like, why? This seems excessively good. She has a bony hand. Bony skeleton. Basically, it's telling us that she has options. Oh, we can't copy our starting thing. That's terrible. Well, if that's the case, maybe we put this here and we duplicate it so we have some scaling. We just need to get more courage after our next fight. We did go to the elite fight too, which from what I could tell has no benefit over the non-elite fight. I'm not sure yet though. Every turn steal a card. Well, that seems rude. Just incredibly rude. Let's hit him with the dual... No. Let's go here, and here, and here. I mean, that's pretty obvious, right? Hopefully he doesn't steal this card later. We could have done more damage, but this gives us more options. Okay, he immediately stole that. I guess that makes sense, huh? This here, this here, this here. Although we could, I think I'm just gonna put the cramp right there, just to get the cramp out of our hand. Well, wait, maybe putting the cramp there was kind of dumb. I just realized, because realistically he's just gonna steal a car, so we want him to steal cramps. Why didn't I just do the other thing? Whatever. You know what? It doesn't matter. We're gonna win. Take a little bit of damage here. He stole the cramp. Fantastic. He dies before. It goes left to right, so he dies before anything else happens. And we do have a little bit of regen. And then we nuke him into the ground. Straight to ashes. Alright, so we want to grant courage. We can heal ourselves for 10. Not great. Weakness, that's pretty good. I'm gonna reroll to see if we could find courage somewhere. Deal 5 damage if this card has 3 gems. That seems good. I do not like what we've gotten here. Basically deals 1 extra. We have 2 left. I'm gonna combo finisher. All right, I'm gonna put this here. We're gonna make this card really good. That's my plan. The Crimson Feast. And then we're gonna put this here. We have created a monster of a card now. It deals 3 bleed, 4 plus 9 damage, plus it has 7 baseline. That seems strong. However, the game does get difficult. Also, if you guys want to leave feedback, don't forget to go leave feedback, as usual with all these demo games. And there'll be a link to the game Steam page in the description somewhere. I'll question. No, okay. It was just loading. All right, so this guy, we actually don't want to play cards against. Funny enough. Because he gets stronger based on how many cards we play, and anytime you parry, it's a win for him. But he only hits for 1. So what we can do by just spending 1 card at a time is just take a couple hits of damage, and then we could just kind of go crazy on this turn. Now what that did make his blades a lot better. We obviously have to sprint because we don't have any cards. We do have our super blades here. I'm gonna go and put this here and put this here. We're gonna take some damage. We don't lose anything to this guy by playing cramps, which is good. He's definitely the first boss. All right, so we're gonna take 4. We're at 11. But we're also about to hit for 1 billion. Approximately. He's got 3 bleed on him, plus he's taking 9, plus he's at 15 with 3 bleed. Going into this, I guess we sprint. That's terrible. Wait. Oh, wait. We're not actually dead? Wait, we are dead. Unless that goes there, maybe. That was a bad draw. We lose. We lose. And then we're going to get 2 shield here from this. We're going to go to 1. No. Why did I take extra there? Not actually sure. All right, let's try again. The game's not easy. There's exclamation. Let's try it one more time. The game is not easy. I tried to go for that like courage build and it just didn't work at all. Hopefully we don't have the tutorial stuff again this time. No, it's gone. Okay, cool. It reset when I closed the game last time after I I wasn't sure if I was gonna make a video right after playing, but things in life turned out so that I was able to. But I gotta say, I quite enjoy this. All right, Slimy has been slain. Let's see if we can turn this into a better start. Every time you play a card, deal 2. Okay. Can't heal yourself. That seems bad. Remove 1 cramp from your hand. Okay. I like that. The problem is this character is so scissors heavy. Like, she's ready to be in her Orange is the New Black episode. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. I kind of wish I could, like, adjust the card types in my deck a little more to start with, but I guess that's like that's also like a demo complaint, probably. What does this guy do? Shaman doesn't allow you to check your deck or discard pile. Well, I haven't been doing that anyway, so yeah. That is a thing you can do, though. You can normally look over here and see it. Actually, that's kind of cool. This effect just removed the visuals for it. Do this one, and then I will remove a cramp from my hand. That's actually a very strong effect. Sprint, we're gonna hit that. We'll parry, and it's gonna give us some shield. He's dead anyway, doesn't matter. We're going to turn him to mushy mushy. All right. No. Every time you inflict weakness, give courage. It's really more about these things, I think. Grant 2 armor, apply weakness. Okay, sure. Let's do that. We're gonna throw it on the better cards as well. Although you end up using all your cards anyway, because we don't really seem to have a lot of discard stuff. Healing shield, I'm just gonna put it on this. I guess stacking cards is probably better because there are things that care about the number of gems from what I've seen. We did apply weakness, so every time we apply weakness, we get courage. So maybe that's like a thing we could be doing. We will fight this guy. Mirror of Fate, the Bandit, Biggity. No, just Biggie. These are basically the same. I'd rather power up before we go to the fight, though, right? Like, that just makes sense. Mirror of Fate allows you to weave the threads of reality, change it to your own design. Drag one of the gems from the reflection of your cards on the left to a compatible spell on the right. Duplicate a gem you already know. Oh, can I just put Crimson Feast on something else, since that seems to be like a better gem? Okay. Okay, that was easy. I guess maybe I should have thought about putting the remove a cramp and the add a weakness one being a bit better, but that's not what happened. Alright, this time we have... Nope, that's negative base damage. Plus 2 blades. Plus 2 blades. Plus 3 parchment. Plus 1 max HP. Plus 1 parchment base. Well, unfortunately, it looks like we've rolled into a situation where I have to take the parchment one. Even though we don't have a lot of parchment. So maybe in the next act we can transfer a blades card to a parchment card. That's my hope anyway. Look at this gentleman. Every win inflicts 2 weakness. reduce all damage taken by 10%. That's totally fine. I'm gonna hit him with the Crimson Feast here, and we could just... You just parry this. We don't want to get hit because he's gonna weaken us, and that's a lot of damage reduction. This guy's way easier than the other guy. In theory. Let's sprint. That was pretty good. Was pretty good. Did I just lose rock, paper, scissors? What did I play there? Did I just put paper against scissors? Oh no. Okay, look. I'm allowed to make mistakes. Every time you play a card, deal 2. That's crazy. Although now it's weakened. Which isn't great. Yo, this card is wild. We're gonna hit you for a billion, armor myself up, and remove a cramp from my hand. Then we have to sprint again. Ugh. Wait, no. No. Let's not do that. I think I did earlier. I think I put paper on scissors. Imagine losing rock, paper, scissors when you know what the opponent's about to play. Alright, we should win here. Paper, rock, scissors. Biggie goes down and we get to add more cards to or add more gems to our deck for the boss. Draw 3 cards, discard 1 random from your hand. It's very good. Oh, we definitely want Buckler. I think we've already established that that's kind of important. Maybe put it on our paper cards that they're not doing anything right now. But I should also probably should have looked at the whole thing here. Your cramps gain the following effect. Heal 1. Huh. Every time you inflict weakness, deal 1. I don't think we're like that priced into that one. All right, on exhausting draw for sure. Draw 3, discard 1 has to be like super good. And then I guess healing shield is probably good as well. Put it over here. Put it over there. All right. Let's see if we are ready for the boss this time. In my first run before I started recording, I died to the second boss fight. I think it was second boss fight. It was like a pack of wolves. It was ridiculous. All right, so we play 1 Parchment and we pass. Because of the bracelet of furries, it does buff our damage. Are these only dealing 2 though? Every 3 missing HP plus 1 base damage. 19. 1. I mean, do these only have 1 base damage? Is that what I'm seeing? It's kind of not great. We sprint as little as possible. That's my current strategy. I don't know if that's correct, though. I'm still trying in the process of learning this game, but I do find it to be extremely enjoyable. All right, so we're going to play this, drop this, and he wins all ties, so we don't play any excess cards. Maybe having some healing would have been good. Can I play this down and then sprint? That appears to be locked. Oh, I think I missed that part. Okay, well... that makes way more sense, actually. It also means we're probably a lot... yeah, a lot stronger than I thought we were. Oh, this is gonna do... this is gonna do all the things for us. Extra courage, some shield, tons of damage. Draw 3 cards, we get 1 of each. I think we just survive now. Because this kills. No, 8 damage. Actually 12 damage, plus it applied the damage from applying... from playing a card. I don't know. There's so much going on. Every time you inflict bleed, inflict +1 bleed. Oh, wow. And you can look at your deck. So this thing has a lot of, like... this game actually seems super polished already. We don't really have... we have 2 sources of bleed so far. Every time you deal damage to self, grant 1 regen. Well, that sounds great, but probably not what we're doing. Deal 3 to self, +1 blades damage permanently. That would have been cool earlier. Healing shield. I would like that. I would like the healing shield. I'm gonna throw it on this little angry rock dude here. Good stuff. We just don't have the parchments to do the other thing. Every time you inflict bleed, inflict 1 more. I can't actually play this one unless I play this one. Well, I can actually do this. We could put this here so that this inflicts bleed, right? And then we put it here. I probably should have put it on the blade because it's more base damage. But, oh well. Corrupted King Frog. See if we can make it to King Frog. All right, we have a Well of Wishes, Tavern, Mirror of Fate. Swap over your cards' types and gain power. That's what we want, but I think I might have to go to the Tavern. We don't really have any artifacts either. Ring of Martial Arts could be something good, though. Let's duplicate. Let's duplicate the Ring of Martial Arts. That means every time we play something, it deals 4. I don't think our strategy is very good right now. It's not, like, all-encompassing. Man. Ring of Shadow Master is pretty good, too. And we'll do Ring of Martial Arts. We're going to duplicate it. Prop the Elder Goblin. All right. This is going to be hard, I suspect. We're only on 13 HP. Like, no healing. Except for, like, 1 card. He looks crazy. Every 3 turns, he gets stronger. Every 7 actions, deal 1. Considers all parries with the 3 types as wins. Okay, so... that's bad. If I have to say anything. Although, this was basically the perfect first hand. We got a bunch of armor and healing. The one thing I will say about weakness is it's probably not as good as it seems because of the way the game actually works. And this is random. That's not good. Because even on a loss, he still expends the weakness. That removes a cramp, so we could just throw out this here and just hope it's hope he throws paper. We're actually doing really well. Paper. Paper. He's a cheater. All right, we throw this, and we throw, Wait, do we kill? I need a math here. Also, I was about to throw rock against paper. That would have been bad. No, we're actually doing this, and we're fine. Again, about to lose rock, paper, scissors when we know what the opponent's throwing. All right, we win, and we actually healed that fight, which is incredible. All right, we need good loot here. Dodge. Grant 1 dodge. Dodge the next X attacks. That seems really good. Every time you draw cards, deal 3. Nah. Free, recover 5. If you would die, heal 100 HP. Normally, I would tell you that I am not into these types of things. However, I do think that, given my current layout and whatnot, getting a full revive would help. And now we get some food. What does this chef have for us? We get 8 max HP, 1 base damage, 3 max HP. That goes crazy. 3 parchment base damage, 1 max HP. I'm gonna take... Oh man, 3 blades base damage is crazy. I'm gonna take the 11 max HP and 1 base. Because we just took the full revive, we should be able to get more damage from our Berserker Relic, our starting one. And we get more value off the full revive. All right, what is he doing? Every win, sharp. Every 15% of missing HP gets stronger. Duelist, of course. Every 2 actions, grant courage. Okay, well. That's fine. Oh, here's what we do. We play that. Oh, fragment grants its effect when you have another fragment. You have to have multiple fragments for fragment to work. I didn't understand that. All right, so this is going to go here, right? Then we're going to sprint. Then we play this. Okay. So in my first run that you guys did not see, I definitely lost because I didn't realize you could sprint mid-fight, which means removing the gem that removes cramps actually goes insane. This game's actually fantastic, I gotta say. I hope it plays well on Steam Deck or, you know, what have you. I'm gonna throw one of these here and we're gonna sprint. Well. Fuck me in particular, I guess, huh? Let's just throw this out and get rid of it. It's fine. We're gonna take some damage. We end up getting a lot of power from losing HP, so it's not the end of the world. Although we don't want to lose too much. All right, so rock, this. We don't actually have anything that oh no, I'm supposed to sprint now. Okay, I was supposed to sprint now on this turn, and the reason is because you can't sprint twice in a turn. So if I sprinted now, I'd have the cards, I could play the cards, and I could sprint next turn. I fucked that one up. Whatever. I think we're fine. But that was definitely a miss on my part. That does 20. That's not good. Okay, I'm pretty sure we win before anything bad happens here. Like, that's doing 17. Okay. Well, despite my foolish mistakes, we still managed to get out of it. Your cramp? No. Every 3 times you deal damage, heal 1. Wait, every 3 times we deal damage, we have Ring of Martial Arts. Every time we play a card, we deal 2. Yes. Yes. Deal 0 every time this card is drawn. Nah, this card loses. This card considers all losses as parries. Interesting. Especially considering all the guys have duel that turns parries to whatever. We're going to take static. What should we call it? Static stretching. Throw it over here. Being able to get rid of cramps seems to be key to any sort of victory. I wonder about the longevity of this game, because at the core of it, it is just rock, paper, scissors, but at the same time, it's like a deck builder with like the Pokemon rock, paper, scissors type thing, where you're still building your cards. I don't know. Depends how much progression. Holy frog boy. All right. He scales with lower damage. Every turn, every 3 turns, corruption lashes out. I don't know what corruption does. Removes all buffs on self, becomes shelled after 2 turns. Every 2 actions grant courage. Every 2 actions grant riposte. Okay. Every 6 actions grant stun. Oh, Lord. All right. We play this here. We play this here. That's actually supposed to go there. We do this here. We sprint. We know that we're going to be getting rid of the cramp from this. Now, we hope it also wins, but I have no way of controlling that, so all I can do is hope. Oh, that's so lucky. We might win the fight because of that. And then we have this stuff going on. Ring of the Leech plus Ring of Martial Arts is actually insane. Everything's coming up me. All right. Now, this here, we sprint. You know, kind of the usual situation. We have a cramp. We can't get rid of a cramp, but what we could do is just put exhausting draw here. We'll lose the card, but we draw 3, discard 1. It is a parry. This guy doesn't have duelist, which is like super relevant. And we do have a revive. King Frog's about to get it. Wait, one of those cards we played did have remove cramp? No. Oh, we've just been cramped. Well, much like me when I try to exercise, you really can't do anything to fight the cramps. So I guess realistically, you actually want to have like 3 or 4 remove cramps so you can constantly be sprinting every turn. Corrupted King Frog. I think we win this though, like pretty handily. That random scares me a lot though. Oh, well, It doesn't matter. I guess we lose it. I will remove a cramp from my hand. I will... Oh, actually, we're going to do this. We're going to sprint. We get to remove 2 cramps from our hand from these 2 cards. We win 1, we lose 1, and we parry 2. But whenever we play a card, we're dealing 2. So we're still dealing damage and healing. Even if, you know, technically we aren't winning these fights. Okay. This is pretty easy. These go here. Then we sprint. Those are all locked in. This here. Yeah. I think we just win here, right? At 30 damage. This by itself hits for like half his HP. The Blades card. Block this one and win on this one. Yeah, I think Ring of Martial Arts plus Ring of Leech kind of carried us there. Get wrecked, Frog. I am the victor. Yo, I really enjoy this game. So apparently the game is going to go longer in the full version. Press the sharp one. But it shows you a nice screen here. Highest damage dealt, 18. Highest damage in 1 turn, 64. 75 damage taken, artifacts activated, 190. Longest artifact chain, 5. That's a cool stat to show. Like, how degenerate can your combo get? In Journey. I think you actually, to go back, you have to hit back to menu. Yeah. You can upload... I hate this screen, by the way. I just hate this. I was going to say, there's an upcoming features tab, 3 playable characters, 9 playable specs with diverse playstyles. I don't know if that's like 3 per character. Full endgame system, which is like Ascensions, I assume. Full progression, more bosses, more enemies, more gems, more artifacts. I think this game is pretty great. It's going on my wish list. I'm looking forward to playing a lot more of it. I may even, you know, do this. I just have to join the Discord for that to try out the fisting character, but we'll see how that goes. Anyways, I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. We still got a few more games that I want to check out from the Steam Next Fest before we go back to the usual content. But yeah, it's been fun. Also, DLC for Elden Ring stream happening over on Twitch on release day. So, you know, if you're into that, that's a thing that's happening. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day. Jeff out. Bye.